I thought she was cute. I loved her curly hair. I think that's probably what attracted me as much as anything else. Is her hair was so striking and so different from other people. And she had a liveliness about it that was very appealing, I think. It just seemed like she was a person who enjoyed living and enjoyed doing things.
So the next time we were hiking together, she said, "Oh, I met this great guy. He's really cute and he's fun and funny and has a great personality, and he even baked treats to bring to our fireside, so he's a good cook." Just such an awesome guy. And so she showed me who he was, and I thought he was really handsome, and I thought, I'm kind of interested.
I remember probably the first time we really talked, we were going up to a place called the Living Room, where you hike up the side of a mountain, and then you go across the side here for a long time. And I remember coming back from the living room, and I could see Lauri in a yellow shirt quite a ways up. And so I hurried really fast to see if I could catch her. I caught her about halfway down, and then we walked down probably the rest of the way. And that's, I think, the first time we really talked. And had a really good time talking to her. And I'd see her at dances, and we'd dance, maybe 2 or 3 dances at dances. And we just gradually started spending more and more time together.
I ended up getting tickets for General Conference. And so I asked him to go. So I took the morning session, and our tickets were for the afternoon session. So he offered to go get sandwiches at Neater's. So he brought sandwiches. It was raining, so we ended up eating in his pickup truck.
And at the time, my semi-decent car was broken, and I only had this old truck that was just beat up on the inside especially. And I thought, well, I'll park this truck over in this parking lot, and then I'll walk in, and she'll never see this old truck.
And it was crazy because in his pickup truck, the seats were covered with towels. And inside his truck, it had like this hole where wires were coming out. And I'm like, okay, this is...
And she gets in my truck, and I had the seats were in terrible condition. And I threw some old towels over the seats just to have something to sit on. And I had the insides taken apart. I thought, thinking, this girl's never going to talk to me again.
Later, we went over and sat on this bench that we nicknamed the Truth Bench, and we ended up talking for hours and talking about everything. I mean, it was amazing, all the things we talked about and shared, and that was our very first date. We
sat down on this bench, and our whole lives just started coming out. Lauri told me about all her exes and her boyfriends and the people she dated, and I was telling her about all my marriage, and it was way more information than you normally put out on a first date. So after that, we called it the Truth Bench, because if you sat on it, you spoke the truth way too much.
It was really awesome and tender and sweet. And I don't know, just felt so comfortable to be able to talk about so many things so early on. It was just kind of weird. Went home and went, wow, I've never told people those things about myself, let alone on the first date. So
I went over to see her at her school once. This was really early in our relationship. I went over to see her at her school once, and went in and just said hi to her. I just said, oh, hi. And we went out and sat on the grass and just talked outside the school. And I kind of was laying up against her leg or something. And I remember she just all of a sudden leaned over and kissed me on the cheek. This was like our second or third date. Second or third time I'd see her.
Love that he's he's a really giving person. So he'll help people out all the time. He's very sweet with his daughter. I mean, he just adores her and loves taking care of her, and doesn't see it as a burden at all. It's really sweet.
She's very kind and generous about, and she's always concerned about being kind to people. And she's very friendly. We'll go for walks and just walk around. If there's someone out there, she'll she'll talk to them and you know, ask questions about things, and we'll just get in conversations with walking around.
He's actually apparently sprayed and repainted whole vehicles. I mean, he pulls things apart and rebuilds engines, and just has all kinds of skills and talents that way.
She still has a zest for life and likes being around people. She'll get together for an evening or something, and maybe we don't have anything planned, but we'll just start talking. And all of a sudden I realize I'm having a really good time, and I really like this girl.
And he built his whole house, put in flooring, used to work for a cabinet company, and he's just done tons and tons of stuff. He used to fly a lot, so he loves planes. Just had a really full life. It's crazy.
I feel like I'm important when I'm with her. She has a knack of making you feel that there's somebody that she likes and someone that she likes being with.
He's just got a huge heart. How he cares about his children and his mom, and just, I don't know. I love that. When he talks about it being like June a year plus months ago that he wanted to marry me, it's like, wow, that was a long time. Yeah, you waited a long time. You were really patient.
We've been talking about being married and the possibility of being married, and you know, it kind of went the type of thing where it was if we were married and if we were together we'd do this, or if we were married we could do these types of things or go these places and that sort of thing, or if we were married I'd be interested in doing this. And gradually that kind of transitioned from if we were married to when we get married.
David said some things about how he felt about me and about, you know, like been going through chemo treatments and stuff. So he just said some things that made me really realize how deeply and fully he cares and loves me. And I just was feeling really comfortable, and that he would be the best person to spend my life with, and all these challenges and trials.
We spent so much time hiking and outdoors that I wanted to do something that was outdoorsy and something like that. Chemo, she was kind of having a hard time doing any really serious hiking, so I decided we'd go to my uncle's cabin, which is really a beautiful place.
And he asked me and said that we were going to go out on like a little outdoors hike, and I needed to be ready and bring a jacket. So we drove up to that cabin place that we absolutely loved and had a fun experience at previously.
I wrote a little poem that I put inside the ring box, and then when we got up there we just kind of wandered around. We were sitting on a table outside on the deck.
Took the box out, and I read the poem, and it made me tear up. It was just very sweet, sentimental.
And we got the box out and gave it to her and asked her. And she opened it up and read the poem and asked her if she'd marry me. She said yes. I was pretty pleased with that. And so Lauri's like,
I did go up to one of them and show him and say, "Oh, we just got engaged."
yeah.
Well, yeah, come on.